right, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off last time. I I'm doing hack the box machines. I'm also doing TryHackMe rooms. Last time I streamed on this um proven compromise podcast, I attempted, I believe it was the networking one. I can't really be too sure. Let's see, we go to learn challenges, and then I'm gonna sort by red team. Most popular, I believe it began with the N. Yeah, so it was a NetSec challenge. That's the one that we left off on. Um, yeah, so the whole point is that I leave it up to my followers to choose which room or rooms I'll go ahead and do next. I'll probably stream for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I do want to finish up this room just to be done with it. Last time I ran out of time because I had to go to work, and I was on the last question. I believe we were on the very last one. I'll go ahead and finish that up, but let's go ahead and try to find a room to try out next before I go there. Let me see here. So we'll go ahead and go to red team. I want to focus on red teaming for me specifically. You know, blue team, purple team, they have their places, but you know, I'm trying to focus on red teaming. We'll do by most popular. That's what we did last time. That's how we found the NetSec challenge. We did medium, which was for the NetSec. Yeah, so it was medium status. I haven't completed most of them, so we'll skip that. Subscription, we'll just leave it open to everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and leave it there. But I just saw something on my phone. President Trump announced that he has ordered the termination of. It's always exciting to see. Oh, okay. Of all Biden era U.S. attorneys. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. So anyways, we'll go ahead and choose one, or we can. What's up, President Mike? The Elliot one. So the Mr. Robot. I was thinking we just do all of them. We'll just go all in a row. We're gonna stick with the. We'll stick with this. From now on, we'll just do red teaming, most popular, medium, and once we're done with the first set, so it's 4, 8, 12. We'll go ahead and just move on to the hard, and then we'll just stay there after that. But it'd be nice to go ahead and do the most popular mediums for red teaming, and then we'll move on to the hard, and then we'll just stay there from now on. I think that's a good one, unless there's a request later on for another follower. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish up the NetSec challenge, then we'll come back and start with Mr. Robot and make our way all the way through. All right. For this one, let's go ahead and start the attack box, and we'll pick up where we left off. It looks like we've got about a minute and a half for it to load. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a cybersecurity instructor for Cyber Talent Forge, specializing in penetration testing. We do a 4-month course, which leads from the foundational work all the way up to a penetration testing process, report writing, techniques to use. And I believe right now we're in the first month, finishing up the first full month. Then we'll be moving on to the second, so we're pretty much doing projects right now. And after I get off of work, I'm trying to do these streams, not only to help the students understand more in depth in their free time, but to pretty much invite anybody on, so that way I can explain what I know, see if there's something, even some kind of keyboard techniques that could be easier to help you. You know, I've done a lot of pen testing exams. I'm actually going to reattempt the CPTS. I failed the first, I failed the second time, because my report was too long. I had completed all the flags. I completed the report fully, but I guess they didn't like that my report was, I forget, I think it was 210 pages or 310. I can't really remember. I think it might have been 310 pages long, but I guess they didn't like that. They wanted a high level overview. I guess I was too detailed with it. So sometimes that can actually bite you. And that's what it did. So now I have to pay another $210 to something to reattempt the CPTS, which I'm going to do. I mean, it is what it is. I didn't put in all that work for nothing. I put in literally like a full 2 weeks of hard work. You know, just grinding your way at it. And if it comes down to just the report being not what they want, then I'll go ahead and retry it. So anyways, let's pick up with the next challenge. I think the last question is, all right, so we're just gonna go straight to the web. And to pop up, and then we'll navigate to the IP and 8080. So we're looking at, where's it at? Somewhere around here. The IP. Where is the IP? I must be not be overlooking it. Where's it at? That's fine. All right. So we have less than a minute for the IP to show up. My bad. So I forgot you have to start. It's because I haven't done TryHackMe. This is literally the first machine I've ever done. I've never gone through the courses on TryHackMe. I've never done the challenge machines, the labs. This was my first one attempting. I guess you have to start the machine and then the target separately. It's a little bit different than Hack the Box, but as I mentioned in the first video, I pay for the annual subscription of both of them. I pay for the annual subscription to TryHackMe and to Hack the Box. I think together it's close to like 400 and something dollars. I don't know why I keep forgetting to cancel the payment, but it keeps going through. So now I have an annual subscription to TryHackMe again and to Hack the Box. So I'm trying to rotate between each platform and just do boxes that the followers tell me to attempt. Let's go ahead and copy this IP address. Once again, it's going to be, I think it was 8080. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and paste. And we'll do 8080. 1010 230 205. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. It's been a long day. All right, so we got 205. Hello world. Just really quick, let me just check. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Now let's. Why is it lagging? There we go. All right, so it looks like they have a detector, which I'm guessing this is imitating. Oh, there it is, the IDS, intrusion detection system. Any MAT scan that we've ran, I believe the last one was working on the timing. So we're talking about those nmap-T5, -T4, T3, all the way down to T1, which is where I left off, and T1 was still being detected. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the packet counter. And let's go ahead and redo an nmap scan. But this time I do want to check something, because if those T's are not working, the timings, the aggressive versus the slower ones. There's got to be something else that I'm missing, some kind of flag. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna actually go back into that. Not knowledge base. Uh, link in tab. We'll go to the learn. I guess this is it. We'll do modules. It is network security. And it's got to be in one of these. As you can see here, I've been doing the NetSec challenge. I haven't done any of the actual study material, but I know the answer's in here. So skip, live host, skip. Well, it's got to be in one of these two. So it's either in it's got to be in one of these three. So it'll probably be in either the basic or the next one. I don't know why it's connecting. What does it connect? Oh, it's connecting to my thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. We'll do. Yep. Okay. It's not that. Now the flags. That's what I was mentioning. Okay. Yeah, we know all those. I'm looking for the commands. Okay. Next scan works by connect. Yeah. Okay. We know how it works. Where is it? There it is. -st. So let's go ahead and try that now. So we'll do nmap -st. Like I said, if I'm mistyping, it's because I'm real tired trying to stay awake. So we have -st. The IP address of the target is, we'll paste, and then we'll do, I like doing -vv for verbose. I don't like waiting to get my results. Now, as you noticed, 100% detected. That's not it. Let's restart. What's another one? Okay, so that was all about -st. Now let's try the sin, which is -ss. So let's go ahead and do that in map. And as I mentioned in the previous stream, whenever you have a long command in your terminal, just press Control and left, and it's going to save you a lot of time because it skips by word rather than going left and you're skipping by letter or number. So it just helps you out. So this is a dash. Lost my place. -s. So now we're doing a SYN scan. Let's reset that packet count. 0. Again, 100% chance of being detected. That is not it either. So SYN scan is not going to bypass detection. Let's see here. -st we tried. -ss we tried. UDP scan. -su. Come on now. -su. Now this is obviously connectionless protocol. Let's see. Sure. So we're at 6%. That's not too good. So we tried. Yeah, it's a slow night. It is. I'm pretty drained already. I'll probably be heading to bed as soon as that Mr. Robot is done. But yeah, I did at -st -ss -su. I feel like there's. Let me see here. App. That's one that we missed. -SA. So I'm gonna try that one out too. If this one's going a little bit too long, I'm gonna cancel it out, and we'll try that -SA. That's unfiltered. So Nmap cannot determine if the port is open or closed, although the port is accessible. The state is encountered when using the ACScan SA. Huh. Pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll see right now. What is that, Prison Mike? Is that a birthday cake? What is that? Oh, it's coffee. Okay. No. Got my Coke. All right, come on. All right, this one is taking a long while. I'm not about to what? About to wait. We'll cancel that one out. Let's try that essay then. Now we are trying an unfiltered. So let's go ahead and reset. And let's see what we get. 100% chance being scanned. Wow. Okay. All right, so I've narrowed it down to that last one that we just did, which was not this one, not the SA, but the SU. I just don't want to wait that long. You just keep going through. Gotta be something I'm missing here. Did ST. -SS, yeah. GP, maybe. Can finish it all the way. Yeah, we've already tried that. T0 is gonna take forever. Gotta be something I'm missing. This is basic port scans. Let's go back to the other one, which was advanced port scans. It might be in here. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and try these. We have a null scan, a fin scan, and an Xmas scan. Let's try that. So nmap We're gonna skip the UDP one. SN. That's gonna be for a null scan. And a null scan does not set any flag. Oh, dope. Okay. So we got our last flag. Let's go back here and copy. Oh, not that one. This one. Ah, whatever. I'll just type it in. The challenge questions. HM have F744 3F99. All right. Perfect. Now, the reason that was the answer is, let's see. No flags are set. A TCP packet with no flags will not trigger any response when it reaches an open port, as shown in the figure below. Therefore, the nmat's perspective, a lack of reply and a null scan indicates that either the port is open or a firewall is blocking the packet. All right, so I'll just have to keep that in mind next time, is that, you know, using a null scan will bypass that detection. Dash SN. I'm just curious if I really want to just see if that other one, the dash SF, okay, so that won't work. So FinScan will not work. Is there another one? Dash SF and Xmas scan. Let's try that. So X-ray. Nope, that one either. So it looks like, yeah, so I'm not going to go through all of these, but for at least this section, it looks like a null scan is going to be your best bet. And it is the only way so far to get the answer. So that's good to know. Anyways, let's go ahead and get out of this box. How do I stop this the right way? Let's get out of that. And summary. Time to continue your journey with the new module. Wait. Okay. Yay, confetti. Next. Close. All right, now let's go back to challenges. Red team, most popular, medium. We finished this one. Now we're gonna work our way to Mr. Robot. See what we can do there. Midnight, crack, crake. You want some of that crake? All right. We'll join the room. Okay, so they give you the official walkthrough. Pretty cool. Deploy. You will first need to connect to our network. Okay, so this one's not like, hold on. Okay, so I guess there was an option if you want to connect using your own like Kali Linux box, Parrot OS box. I guess is the configuration file to connect through OpenVPN, but since we're not doing it that way, we're using their box. We'll just do the bottom portion. We'll have our IP address of the attack target. Looks like 2 hours expiration. You can add an hour. Cool. All right, so let's start with Mr. Robot. Can you root this Mr. Robot style machine? This is a virtual machine meant for beginners, intermediate users. There are 3 hidden keys located on the machine. Can you find them? Okay. So let's just wait till we get our target IP address. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and start with some nmap scans. This is usually the scan that I use pretty much all the time. We have nmap -sc -sv. We'll do -a aggressive. We'll go ahead and paste. Oh, doesn't allow me to. We'll paste. And then -vv for verbose. Now, I do have a red team field manual version 2 that I provide my students with. Let me go ahead and bring that over. It basically just has some nmap explanations. Now, these are some that we actually just ran. We ran that ping scan, the syn scan, connect scan. We ran the UDP. It took too long. Here's another one I could have tried. You know, the timing speeds. But the -a that I used was for an aggressive. -v is the service version detection. The -c, I believe it's for the script. I'm just trying to find. Where you at? Where you at? Okay, maybe they don't have it. But from my knowledge, I believe the -sc is specifically for running the nmap internal scripts that it may have in there. Anyways, proceed. See what we get. Now, while it's doing that, I'll go ahead and open up another terminal right down below. I know some people like to use them in tabs, which I don't mind, but whenever I'm doing 2 different types of tools, I like to run them in different windows. Now for this, let's take a look at what we have here. A lot of good stuff. So we have 22 SSH, 80 HTTP, 443. Looks like Apache. No title. Okay. All right, that really doesn't tell us much, but it does tell us that the website is active. So let's go ahead and open up a web browser. This is pretty much the same steps I would take for any pen test. I mean, well, if it's more complex pen test, it'll be a lot harder, but for the normal ones, just navigate to. Go visit it. Grub loading. Okay, looks like something's booting up. What is this? Looks like a login. Okay. Looks like a Linux login. A friend, if you come, part of this. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So it's not a login. It's just. Oh, it is a login. That's pretty cool. Now remember, before I even start, because this seems pretty interesting, rabbit holes. Don't fall down those rabbit holes. Let's just try something. Prepare. All right. I am owned. That's cool. All right. So this is actually pretty interesting. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Go back to that login screen. All right. So instead of continuing with this, let's just move on. Now we have a website. It's working. Obviously, there's a real login that I can do, but as of right now, I don't have any login credentials. And all of these seem like a rabbit hole. So we'll go ahead and stop there for now. Let's run our other scan. So the other utilities we can use, the other tools, we have Go Buster, Durbuster, Ferox Buster. There's all the busters. We'll go ahead and try the old Go Buster one. So for this one, we'll try out. Actually, first let me see where my files are located. So we'll do change directory, user, and I'm using the tab to autofill this in. Let's see, dir. We have dirb, word list, and then we have maybe others. No, I'm gonna get rid of that. Bones. Okay, so I think I was looking at the wrong one. User share. Okay, yeah, there it is. User share word list or buster. Got it. So now that I know where my list is that I want to use, I always use the medium. A lot of people use the small, but on all my pen tests, I use the medium. So we'll go ahead and do Go Buster, dir -u, and then we'll do the IP address, which is at 1010. And then we'll do -w for the word list, and then we'll go user share word list, Durbuster, and then we'll do that directory. Do 2 medium. There we go. So we're gonna use GoBuster to find the directories at the URL. In this case, it'll be the IP address using the word list medium. All right, and we'll let that run. It'll probably take a while. It is the medium list, it's not the small. So as it comes up, we'll kind of go through it. Anyways, back to the mmap scan. SSH is closed. I didn't see that, so it's closed. So that doesn't help us. So it looks like our only route right now, without doing more scans, is the web browser. So what does that tell you? That right there should tell you something. If SSH is not open, FTP is not open, any of those are not open, but the website is open, and we're able to scan some directories on the website, then that's pretty much telling you that we're going to be dealing with the website directly. So let's focus on that part. 301 I believe is moved, 200 is okay. We have sitemap, intro, WP login, that's always a good one. License, readme, robots, that's bringing up a lot of red flags right there. What is pen testing 101? Always check your robots.txt file. See what's in readme. WP login, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to be logging in. Let me go here, paste, and then we'll do WP, was it dash login? Yep, it is a WordPress site. Let's go ahead and go to the page source of it. Anything interesting here? Read line by line as long as it takes. You know what I didn't bring up? I didn't. That. All right. So as I'm reading through this, login.php, okay. Ooh. There's a lost password thing. We're not gonna really go there right now. log loss back to user. See what it says. Let's try test, and then we'll try test. Usually invalid username. Okay. Let me try something different. Root and test. Valid username. Admin test. Usually there's an administrator username. So what I was testing for right there is usually the error will tell you invalid password if the username is actually there. I typed in some common usernames and it still says invalid username. It could be that there's controls in place to protect against revealing that. Maybe they just keep it as invalid username, so you never really know. Anyways, we're at 6% for this GoBuster scan. Let's just start looking through. So let's start with the most common. We have robots and readme. That's usually where I start, and I pray that usually it shows information. We'll see. We have robots. Once again, I'm tired, or I'm typing wrong. Okay, key 1 of 3. What is this? Okay, so we have the robots. We have key 1 of 3.txt. View page source. Same thing. So maybe it's a directory. Could be. Let's go ahead and copy this. And let's do... It was not that easy. Yes, it was. Sweet. All right. And bingo, bingo. So now we got the first key. That was actually pretty easy. So we navigated to the website because we knew that was our only route. First step is you always check your robots file. And there's also a readme. So maybe there's something in the readme. Now let's try the F. It says F society. I don't know why. I guess somebody didn't know how to spell. But if the key worked, let's try this one now. And okay, what is all this? All right, so this is a really long list. Okay, so I'm guessing this is yeah, this is just a list of usernames and passwords, I'm guessing. Interesting. Okay. Ugh. I need to sneeze. Let me see here. I don't know how long this list goes down to. Oh, it's a huge list. Okay. So it's there for a reason. What we'll do is if we control A, we'll select all, and then we'll copy it, and then we'll go to, let's try our home folder. We'll just no, it's root. That works. Do desktop, and then we'll create. Create an empty file. We'll call this list. open it up and let's paste it. It's gonna be a pretty long list. Sorry about that. Hope it doesn't freeze. All right, there we go. It looks like that was... Okay, it's still loading. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a pretty long list. And with long list comes the freezes. Should have just saved it correctly. As you can see in the top right corner, it's working pretty hard. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it this way. It always does something. All right, let's exit out of that, see if we can stop it before it gets too much. We'll go ahead and we'll wait, and then we will save. So hopefully it saves it without freezing. It looks like the whole list finally got saved. Perfect. Now what we'll do is we'll go back to our terminal, get out of this, minimize that, come back here, do clear, and we'll do change directory root desktop. All right, perfect, it's working. There is that crazy long list. Control C, clear that out. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and go check out the rest of them. Go ahead and move back. So robots were good. Now we're going to do README is the next one. I like where your head is at. However, I'm not going to help you. Nobody asked you. Okay. The other one here. We'll go, did that one. Sitemap. Let's check out sitemap. No root element found. Sitemap. Nothing interesting on here. That could be a rabbit hole. We'll skip that. We did WP login. Let's try intro. Are you ready to go to sleep? Nope, I'm not ready to join. All right, so it was a video. That's it. Can't view page source. Not worth it. This is extra. You can just tell when it's extra. We're gonna do license next. We did README robots, PHP my admin, maybe afterwards. So actually it intrigues me. Let me try that real quick. PHP admin. Okay, so you can only access it through loopback. Got it. We'll skip that. We will go, and from the local network. Would I do that? License. What do you just pull code from Rapid 9 or some whatever? Since when did you become a script kiddie? Page source. Do you want a password or something? Oh, and there's something down there. Let me get out of this page source. Is that the same thing? Do you want a password? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and copy this. We'll copy that string. We'll go ahead and take it to the terminal. Rid of that. All right, now for the string, there's two ways of doing it. We can go to Google if you're not really sure, which is, you know, the easy way. So you could basically say, you got it. Come on. What is this string? That was gross. I said, what was that string in my eye? That's weird. We can go here. We can enter the value. Here. Oh, that's dope. Look, base 64. Without even going to the terminal, just went to Google. Elliot, ER28-0652. Really? Really? Okay. Well, there we go. It looks like we got our first credential. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but where's this darn notepad? Why does it have to be so extra? Office. I just need a notepad. All right, this is way too much. I'll write it in the terminal then. We have Elliot. We have ELLIOT Echo Romeo 28-0652. Why did I click enter? I have no idea. Probably because I'm tired. Let's go ahead and get out of this. I wanted to let you know there's another way that you can do it as well. If we were to just paste this base 64, we can also do actually no, you gotta do echo. So you gotta do echo, wrong one, echo, then you have the string, and then you're gonna do pipe, and then base 64, I believe it's -D. Yeah, so you could do it two ways. You go to Google, simply do it, it'll just find it for you, which it did. Or you can echo the string if you know it's base 64, and we still got the same thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and log in now. Let's go back to that login page, which was, let's cancel this out. We don't need that for now. I think we got the gist of it. We'll do wp-login. All right, let's see if this works. Actually, I want to test something. I'm going to do the wrong password. TEST. Do you see that? I just told you. Do you see the error that's there? Does anybody see this? The password you entered for the username Elliot is incorrect. I told you earlier, a lot of these WordPress sites, a lot of login sites in general, they will tell you if the username is actually there or not. And I tried the most common. I tried administrator, admin. I think I tried root. None of those worked, but I tried Elliot and I gave it the wrong password, even though I know the right password, and it found that there was a username Elliot, but the password is incorrect. So I just wanted y'all to know that. Keep an eye out for that whenever you're doing your pen test. Let's go type in, actually, I'll just copy this. Go copy and paste. Not now. See what it says. Nice. Okay. Now we're in Elliot's word page profile. I don't think he's like an admin or anything. Remember in the show, Elliot is just a normal person, normal whatever. Alderson, that's such a weird last name. Okay, let's take a look through here. We have our dashboard. He has a version 4.3.1. Update. Okay, posts. No posts. Trash. Interesting. Anybody see that? There are 5 things in the trash. Don't forget to look in the trash. Let's see what there is. Auto draft, delete, permanently restore, and categorized. What does that little thing mean? Status approved. Huh. That's interesting. We'll come back to that. But yeah, we'll come back to this. Categories. Nothing. Media. Okay, got a bunch of activism stuff. Pages. Nothing. Comments. 000 approved. Nothing. Okay. Appearance. We have some themes. Customize. What I'm looking for specifically in this section. Yeah, so what I'm looking for specifically in this section is going to be things that I can upload something with. I want to try to upload probably like a reverse shell is the ultimate goal. All right, now widgets. Nothing. Menus. Header. Nope. Background. Nope. Editor. Bam, right there. Look, update file. Okay. So it looks like under appearance and editor, it looks like we can upload, you know, at least PHP, that's for sure. That's CSS. Okay. All right, so we have a place where we can upload. That's good to know. Plugins. Let's see what we have. This does nothing for us. Users. Let's see what users. So we got oh, we got another one. Oh, the therapist. Y'all remember the therapist in the show? So we got Krista Gordon. Oh, so Elliot. No way, he is an administrator. That's dope. Okay, I didn't realize that Elliot was an administrator. Let's see. So we have 1 subscriber, 1 admin. Let's see if I click on her name, if anything happens. We got basic information. We got a website. Another key. I don't think it's that easy. All right, so we'll leave that for now. We can add a new user too. What is this? No, I don't want to do that. No. What is this? No. Let's get out of this. All right, tools. Install. Yeah, we don't need that. Settings. All right, so we really don't need to go through all this. I'm just trying to go through it with you so you can understand my mentality. We need to check through everything, especially during a pen test. You want to check through every single tab, every single, subsection. But ultimately in this one, it looks like the appearance is going to be our moneymaker, because we can update the file, which means we can update a script in here. So at this point, let's go ahead and find a reverse shell. Now, what I mean by that is we'll go ahead and go on Google and we'll type in PHP, because it is a PHP file that we're going to be updating. We'll do reverse shell. And one of the best websites I always go to is a Pentest Monkey, the GitHub page. That's usually the one that I use. Let's go to PHP reverse shell. All right, so we'll go ahead and Control A and Control C to copy it. Go back here. We'll choose this 404 template because it was just the first one on the list. I mean, we could really do any of them, but 404 template we'll go to. We'll go ahead and Control A, and then we'll control the PHP reverse shell on top of it. So now, instead of that template, now we have our reverse shell in there. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and do some edits. Now the IP address is going to be of we're reverse shell back into ours, so it's going to be 10, and it's in the top right corner, that 10.10.126.169. that's going to be our VPN for our box. Give me 1 second. All right, so we got 10.10.126.169. That's changed. We have our port 1234. We'll keep that. That's usually a standard port. Everything else looks good. Scroll down. Perfect. All right, so now we'll go ahead and update that file. Okay, so the file is officially on the server now. So what we'll do at this point is we'll go ahead and actually start our listener. We'll be using Netcat. So we'll go ahead and do, I guess we could stay in desktop. Fine. We'll do nc-nvlp, and that'll be on port 1234, which is what we left that reverse shell at. Now it's listening. Now what we're going to do is we need to execute it. So just because the file saved does not mean it's executable right now. How do you execute it? You navigate to it, right? So let's go ahead and navigate to it. We have 404.php. So what that's telling me is that's probably the directory. So we'll go ahead and copy this IP address, and then we'll come back here and we'll paste it, and then we'll do, was it 404.php? Dope. See that? What do we got? We got a show. So I am Damon. Okay. Let's see what directory we're in. Root. Let's do ls-la. Some people do AL. It doesn't really matter. It does the same exact thing. I always do AL. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things I do. So we have normal. Usually home is where one of the flags are. That's just always a CTF style. These all look normal, nothing out of the ordinary. So let's go ahead and do change directory to home. Robot, change directory robot. Oh, I can't because I haven't made it interactive yet. So we have key 2 of 3.txt. We'll go ahead and cat key dash 2 dash of dash 3.txt. Permission denied. Okay, so we'll do cat try the other one. Password.raw dash MD5. Okay, so we're not able to read the contents of the text file, but we're able to read the contents of the password.raw dash MBD5. Sorry about that. Huh. So that's obviously a hash. So one tool that we can use is hash identifier. So let's go ahead and go to open a new tab. And then I'll go ahead and run that hash identifier. So we'll do hash dash identifier. And did I do that right? Hash identifier. Did I misspell it? Interesting. Not sure why that's not working. Not working. Okay, do this. Hash. So whenever it doesn't work in terminal, let's just try it on Google. Both work the exact same way. Let's go ahead and copy this hash. So we can identify it. All right, so it does say it's an MD5 hash. Now that we know it's a MD5 hash for sure, and yes, it does say MD5, but we were just double checking. Let's go ahead and we're gonna run John the Ripper now. So let's go back to ours. We'll see if John works. John dash help. Yeah, so John's there. It's installed. Perfect. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do John dash format equals raw. Sorry. Raw dash MD5. And then we'll use the word list. I believe it was user share word list first. And then it was, well, all right, perfect. We'll use RockU. Whenever I don't use RockU, I use the fast track, but RockU is what I usually use about 90% of the time. Now, that hash, we did not save it to our desktop. So let's go ahead and do that now. We'll open another tab. We'll go ahead and do change directory root desktop ls. We'll do what is that command? I keep, boy oh boy, I tell you, sometimes, sorry, my mind is not minding right now. We're gonna be root desktop. Let's go ahead and create a folder, a file. We'll do hash.txt, and then within this file, we're gonna copy that hash, save it. We're gonna exit, and then back here, we are going to navigate to it. So we'll do desktop. I think it was hash.txt. So that should work. And it did. Perfect. So it looks like the password to, who was this? I totally forgot who we were dealing with. It's on this one. Okay, so the password to robot is the alphabet. That is interesting. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and copy. Oh, darn. Copy this entire password. And it is robot. So let's go ahead and do a sue robot to switch users. Must be run from a terminal. So what is that telling us? That's telling us that we're not in an interactive shell right now. So let's go ahead and hop into there. And we're going to be using that, not a script, syntax. This syntax is what we're going to be using. I've been using it forever. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. There's maybe others, but this is what we've always used. It was at Python. Python-C import pty semicolon pty dot spawn, and that's going to be bin sh close robot. Dope. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and paste that password, the alphabet. All right. I am robot now. And we are still in home robot. Now let's see if we can cat that key now. Oh, we still can't. So every time I push tab to autofill, it's not going to do it. We have to go do the whole full interactive, the stty, blah, blah, blah. But for right now, we'll do key dash 2 dash of dash 3.txt. Perfect. So now we have the key, I believe. Nice. All right. So now we got the key number 2. That was kind of a process there. That's good. Okay. Running out of steam. Let's see what we're gonna do next. Key number 3. So we're in robot right now. Now, based on every pen test I've ever done, what's the ultimate goal? To get to root, right? So let's go ahead and change directory to root. Permission denied. Let's do change directory. Isn't working. So we're in root now. Well, we're in the root, we're in the file system, I guess you could say. ls-al. So we cannot navigate to root home. So change directory, root home, permission denied. Okay. So at this point, we need to find any type of files. Now this is a common technique that we need to find any type of files with that super user ID, that SUID bit set. So that's what we need to find now. And a common command that we use to find those files is going to be find dash space dash, or I'm sorry, find space / space dash perm. We're going to do -4000 to dev null. And let's see what we get. All right, so we got a couple of them. We have starting with the user per group password sudo bin nmap. That's a strange one. Open SSH VMware. All right, so that's an interesting one. This user local bin nmap. Yeah, so at this point, let's go back to our browser. Once again, I'm tired. I'm trying my best. GTFO, get, you know what it is. GTFO bins. This is so after you find the files that have that SUID bit set, we're gonna go to GTFO bins and we're gonna try and narrow it down. So we see nmap is there, right? So we'll do nmap, and we're looking for not a show, not interactive, file upload, file download, file write, file read, SUID. Here we go. If the binary has a SUID bit set, which it does, it just told us we do have that. It does not drop the elevated privileges and may be abused to access the file system. Blah, 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 blah. If it's used to run that, omit the dat. Okay. Sudo install. Huh. Hold on. The interactive mode available on these versions. Let me see if I can find out. Nmap dash help. Nmap 3.81. This says, yeah, so okay. So the interactive mode, which I'm in there, can be used to execute shell commands. So it looks like we need to do nmap dash interactive. So let's do nmap dash interactive. All right, so now we're interactive. Exclamation sh. Exclamation sh. Okay, I think we popped it. Dope. All right. Change directory home. It's always usually in the home. Change directory robot. Oh, nope. I can't tap. Change directory robots. What did I do wrong here? I did something wrong. Think. What did I do wrong? Oh, duh. Okay. Change directory root home. Oh gosh. Okay. Change directory root. There we go. Boy, I am tired. I need to take myself to bed. Key dash 3 of 3.txt. And we're done, son. All right, just in time. Mr. Sandman is calling me. All right, so got it. We went through the whole thing. That was not that bad. That was actually pretty fun. And look at there. So it looks like we get 2 hours, and it took me exactly 50 minutes, pretty much right on the dot, to fully own this one. So that was not that bad. That was actually pretty fun. It would have been a lot faster if I was more alert, but you know, it's been a long day. So yeah, let me go ahead and get out of this now. Not that I really need to do this, but it doesn't hurt. Whoop whoop. So I guess the key takeaways from this is, if you're not able to use the terminal to find what you're looking for, like I try to run hash identifier, I'm pretty sure I mistyped it. use Google. If you're not able to identify not only the hash, but if it's MD5, like, go to Google. It'll do it for you. It'll decode it for you. It'll find out if it's a base 64. It'll do all that for you. There are programs dedicated online that are free to help you do this. You don't necessarily need to use a terminal all the time, but it's a good, practice to do that. Now that this is done, we'll go ahead and let's see, how do I do it? Guess terminate. Guess I want to terminate it. Connect to our network. I want to do it. Complete. Okay, there we go. All right. So it looks like today we finished up that NetSec challenge and the Mr. Robot CTF. That's pretty cool. So, okay, what we're gonna do is, how do I get rid of this machine? Terminate machine. Yeah, so what we'll do is tomorrow, after I get off of work, we'll come back to the challenge. We'll go to, once again, red team by most popular, and we will continue knocking these out. So we finished Mr. Robot. Tomorrow will be Active Directory. Attactive Directory. I thought I was looking at that weird. And then we'll do Wonderland, and we'll just make our way through the first page only, which is a total of 12 of them. And then we will start doing the hards, and then we'll go into Daily Bugle, Internal, Brain Pan, Raw, and we'll do the first, and then after that we'll just kind of see if there's any requests. But I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's about it for today, guys. I'm exhausted, and it's been an hour and 18 minutes. Let me go ahead and start getting rid of everything before I log off. Now, I wanted to remind everybody that I do have my own private Discord. Let me pull that up for you. All right, so this is my own private Discord. This is the Proven Compromise podcast. I wanted to show you all around. Now, it's free for everybody, so you're able to come on and do general chat, look at all the resources that I offer, go to the memes, interact, upload your own media, anything that you want to do. But we do have an exclusive section for our Patreon users. If you want to go to our Patreon, it's basically, Patreon.com/Proven Compromise. And there are different tiers. There's a Recon, Exploitation, Red Team, and Black Hat. And there's an explanation of what each one gets you. There's a lot of good perks that come with it. There's a lot of consults that we can arrange. There's just a lot of exclusive opportunities. But this page is completely free to everybody. I will go ahead and put the invite code. Give me 1 second. Here, wanted to make sure something was good. All right, so let's go ahead and go to invites. Now this is the invite code. 3 Foxtrot Romeo, 5 Quebec Victor, 7 X-ray. Go ahead and just put that one into your URL, and it will reroute you to log in to Discord, and then you'll be a part of the community. You'll be able to talk to anybody. You'll be able to use the voice channels as well. Like I mentioned, the Patreon exclusive section does have their own voice channels, and they also have a specific forum where you can post a lot more on. But the general is perfectly fine if you just want to come on for free. I just wanted to show you all that. But yeah, that's everything for me for today. I hope you all learned something. I'm gonna try to do these at least every other day if possible, especially on the weekends. Probably about 4 times on the weekends if possible. Um, Especially since I am going to retake that CPTS exam. Whenever I get paid on the 1st, I'll go ahead and repurchase it and just kind of do it in my free time. Hopefully it takes me, like 5 days to finish it with the report, and then I'll turn it in and probably just wait another week or so before the results come in. Last time it took me 3 weeks to get the denial, but I just want to knock it out and be done with it. Yeah, hope you all have a great evening. Bye, everybody.